Hello, welcome to Board, Deck and Dice, and today we're doing a first look at a pre-prototype or pre-preview copy of Microbrew from One Tree Elephant. There'll be some photos flashing up in this space here. Microbrew is a mint tin game, so a micro game in a mint tin with a surprising amount of components, including little wooden worts and maltings, all this terminology of fermenting beer, and it's a worker placement game where you are brewing beer. Now, there's a couple of really clever things going on here. First is that although you start only with 2 workers and you can get 3, the way the bumping works, you often have a lot more goes than 2 or 3, and because of the way the number of workers to the number of spaces you can actually go on works really well. So if you want to take an action, it's quite good to get there before your opponent, because they will bump you back out if they want it as well, and then you've got more options to do. The whole thing is trying to brew the perfect beer to meet your customers' demands, and you win by getting the most loyal customers. The game keeps the pace fairly even, as there are a couple of ways of getting loyal customers. The first is to serve the perfect beer to them, and the second is to just pile all your money into advertising and bribe people, essentially. And it works really, really nicely that way. It does suffer from some of the micro game things at this moment of being a little bit fiddly, but with the way the game goes, it would be a little bit fiddly anyway, because you're manipulating 4 columns of 4 little wooden bits. So that's not just attributable. That's not just because of the size, that's also because of the type of game it is, and we accept that level of fiddliness in a lot of resource management games. So I personally don't mind that. A lot of clever ideas using the tin. You shake it up to draw your maltings out, you can exchange certain things with the tin, and the actions are good. The manager that moves around automatically, that's really good, and it just makes for a clever, quick playing but full of decisions game. So even in this form, is my favourite one Tree Elephant game so far, and that's, you know, they've put out Awesome, they've put out Carcosa, they've got a real high quality, and if you're going to the UK Expo, I recommend you go and check this one out. From the photos, none of the artwork is final. They're going to get a new artist in to do all that, and this could be the beer brewing game that people have been looking for. So the round works by you putting your workers out, taking various actions. You want to get a column near enough matching the beer that you're brewing, and ideally you want that beer to match the person you're selling it to. If you don't match it, it's not too bad. Depending on how many you don't match, you just lose out on it being a perfect beer. Once you've brewed a beer, you place the maltings, the worts, with an O, not an R, not an A, both have got an R in, onto the actual beer card, and then after every worker's placed, you ferment that. So fermenting seems like it's going to take ages, but takes a real quick time, and then you can serve that to a customer, either one of your loyal ones just for a bit of cash, or to one in the customer line. If it's perfect, they will come and be a loyal customer. If it's not, it just gives you money, which you can then use to buy other things. Really clever, really tight, really like the way this one works, and recommend you check it out if you're at the expo this weekend. I'll put One Tree Elephant's stand number in the description below. Thanks very much for watching Board, Deck and Dice. We will see you next time.